So this is a follow-up to my unboxing video of the Leesa Mattress, L-E-E-S-A. There was a lot of information. I did waffle on a bit in the unboxing, so you might want to check that because I won't make this as long as that one was. Just to say, I've had a few nights in it and I do like it. I've probably my favourite mattress so far, and it does feel quite different to other mattresses, although you know the basic configuration is the same, the multi-layered, different types of foam, blah blah blah. But it's on the firm side without feeling firm. Does sound a bit contradictory, but it's that it doesn't push back on you that hard. It's quite soft where it pushes on you, the pressure points. So although you don't sink down that much, which is good, it's on the firm side. It's it's good to your back. You don't curve down too much. It still feels very, very comfortable because you don't feel anything pushing back on you. It is quite cozy, but you are aware that it's on the firm side. So if you like to sink down a lot into your mattress, you probably won't like this. I do have the Simba mattress as well. You certainly sink down more into the Simba mattress, which I thought actually was really well balanced. But now I've tried them both and I go from one to the other. It kind of feels it is sinking a bit too much in the Simba mattress, and I am aware that although I can't find the springs in the Simba mattress, it does feel spring-like, and you can really tell the difference. There's more spot relief, I think, in the Leesa, whereas I'm aware that as you push down onto the Simba mattress, it feels as though you're sinking over a greater area. Although I have to say, it feels that way. It's not in reality. I've done some tests, and actually, the radius of effect where you push down is actually less on the Simba than this. But that's another thing. I'm just going by how it actually feels, and which is the main thing. Edge support is quite good for a foam mattress. Obviously, springs are going to have more edge support, but it's not too bad. The Eve mattress really was terrible for edge support, whereas you can sit on the edge of this. The cover, they advertise as polyester lycra. The label says 100% polyester. So I did ask them, I said, your website's saying polyester lycra, the label's saying 100% polyester. And after a bit of humming, hawing, and no, yes, no, asking me to send pictures, blah, 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 they conceded that yes, they've changed the configuration of the cover, which is now 100% polyester. And I've noticed also, you can now see the layers inside, which I'll show you in a minute. They used to have a stocking around that, which you couldn't. It suggests to me they're really cutting corners, looking for an edge in the pricing and their margins. It's not a bad mattress, I like it, but clearly, that they are cutting where they can, not updating the website. Bit naughty, isn't it? But nobody seems to care what they say on these websites, and they can claim anything. World's most comfortable mattress, blah blah blah. Protect you against kryptonite or whatever. Another little point: advertisers 25 centimeters high. It may or may not be crucial to you, but this is actually 26.5 centimeters high. So it's actually higher than the Simba mattress I've got. Probably, and whereas the others are 10 inches or below, this is just over 10 inches. Not a huge deal. So yeah, it's apparently the stripes go to the bottom of the mattress, if you're wondering. They could have put this end up, or they could have said feet this end, but I don't know. They don't think these things are important. There's no information on the website that the actual mattress is zoned, so it probably doesn't matter which way around you go, whereas on the Simba mattress it's zoned. So it's a little bit more crucial how you lie on it. Zoning meaning that they have different pressures, different how it takes your weight in different parts of the mattress will be different. So where you're going to sink down more, there'll be more give. So that's nice and comfortable. I'm a max sleeper. I mean, I'm certainly dipping in. But it feels quite flat as I lay on it, but comfortable. And that probably comes because it's very springy. it's very latex-like, as opposed to memory foam. So it's closer to latex than memory foam, as you expect with that polyfoam top. Because you can do this on your own mattress. It's quite bouncy. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's good for activities. You know, it feels quite nice. I mean, I think that's where the comfort comes from, because there's a lot of give. It's not a dead feel. Whereas the Simba mattress, if you did that, boom, 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 it's dead already. So it's absorbing all that energy, whereas it's not absorbing much energy on this one. Therefore, the tennis ball is bouncing more. Yeah. So I'm going to flip it over and show you the layers. So that's the 100% polyester cover with your little Leesa label. You know, it's probably quite funny for people whose girlfriends are called Leesa. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of amusement out of that. And I've had a good night with my Leesa, blah blah blah. Especially on the box where it says unpack and let it expand, your Leesa. Anyway, things that tickle me. There's your Avena top layer. They like to say it's kind of like a latex, actually a polyfoam. And you see it's got all these little holes in, which are there to improve airflow, to help cooling, because obviously polyfoam does retain some warmth, some moisture, whereas the latex doesn't. So they have to do that. You also see how it's like these eggshells crates pattern that they have. That's all for the same reason, to improve cooling. And I have to say, no problems with it heating up or feeling warm in any way. On the nights I've had sleeping on it, the middle layer being your traditional memory foam. So it's not a thick memory foam at all, but it's certainly memory foam like. Some memory foams are really sludgy and hard to feel and hardly come back at all. It's quite responsive, this one. So I'm not sure how much that really affects the overall feel. And a block of low density traditional foam. So that's quite hard. It's a reasonable base, but I do think it might have benefited from a higher density. Although the ILD on that is shows it's quite firm. You've obviously, for some reason, got a low density. Obviously, if you're slapping the mattress about, you'll appreciate the lack of weight. But I wonder if that also contributes to how bouncy that is, because it's obviously it's not going to absorb too much energy in that. So overall, I'll give it a thumbs up. It's a budget mattress at the end of the day. I'm quite happy with it. Definitely very different to the Simba mattress, and I'll probably do a comparison on the two. As I say, this has less sinkage than the Simba mattress. If you like a lot of sinkage, go for the Simba. It's my recommendation.